for your glasses. Should have gone to America's Best, where 2 pairs and a free exam were just $69.95.
Huh.
I'm just saying, the exam alone is worth at least $50.
Got it.
So this is a par 3, and you're about to hit 6?
No, I'm about to hit a birdie.
2 pairs for $69.95.
That's such a funny. That's such a funny little commercial for America's Best. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but that's one of the funniest commercials I think is out there. And all right, so let me set the scene for you just a little bit. There's a guy who's pretty much playing mini golf. He's trying to hit the damn ball, and there's an owl. He's sitting at the end of the golf course. He's pretty much saying to the guy, he's pretty much trolling him and just in general joking around with the damn guy, and starts saying a whole bunch of nonsense about the glasses and it's 20. I don't know how much it costs. It's got to be $25 or so for a eye exam or some kind of just out there alien types of owl types of deals going on with America's Best. Well, the guy, he's hitting a golf ball and he says, the owl says back to him, I don't remember what he says, but the guy says he's about to hit a birdie. He's playing golf, but a birdie means in golf is it's a 2 over par. And there's an owl, of course, and he's the birdie in the scenario.
Can I cut you off here, Bun?
Yeah, you can.
A birdie in golf is not 2 over par.
It's 3 over par.
No.
It's 4 over par.
It's you're getting further away.
Well, it's just
par.
one shot, and I didn't know that. But the golf course that I did used to play at we did things a little bit different.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to can even think right now is what I'm getting at. I can hardly even keep my memories in track. And there's some days I will sit here all day, and I'll pretty well much start slapping it in my head, just pretty well much trying to get the brain to work. It's trying to get the thing started like a lawnmower, I'd say.
So you're saying that your brain, like by default, it's not active. It's doing nothing, and you have to slap yourself.
I say pound like conga drums is how I'd put it. It just starts going back and forth. And more just pretty well much. If you can hear that, yeah, it's kind of a little bit is what I was saying, just slapping at it. And I'd be harder than that, but
I feel like, don't you think that? Because, like, how does your hand know to slap yourself?
I'm telling it to.
You're what part of you is telling it to?
Me, it's Bunyan. I'm saying, wake up the damn brain. Come on.
Okay, and where in your body is Bunyan?
Right, it's in the heart and soul.
It's in the heart and soul. So your heart and soul are telling your hand to slap yourself in the hand so that your brain starts thinking.
I look at my hand and say, we got to start getting on something. I don't care if it's basketball or if it's Raiders or if it's whatever we got to talk about today. I say even Food Network. Watching Food Network, I sit it and say, I sit in my head, wait for that brain to bounce around like walnuts, and all of a sudden, once it gets started, you can't stop it.
So it just needs like a jump start.
That's right. It needs to get started. Somebody needs to pull the motor on the motor cord.
I don't think that's how that works. Like, I would think that your brain is the thing that's telling your hand to slap you.
Well, where do you think you get ideas from?
Your brain.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get the ideas.
That I need to slap myself.
No, that's not an idea. That's more or less me giving myself an order.
Okay, so orders come from the heart?
Yes, orders come from you saying, gotta wake the damn thing up at this point.
Okay.
Gotta just get my body, gotta get the brain kickstarted so we can start coming up with ideas.
Okay, I'm through with this line of questioning, actually. I don't think any of us are. What?
Do you want to hear the idea I came up with while we were
let's
talking
hear
about
it,
this?
Sure. Yeah.
I just thought of
please.
something a couple seconds ago while you were trying to ask me something. I was thinking, you ever have a honey date?
What?
Have you ever had a honey date?
What's a honey date?
A honey date, it's something that I just came up with a couple seconds ago. What you do is you get with your girlfriend, you get with your sweetie, your lover, and you pretty well much go to the store, get all kinds of honeycomb. You get yourself some honey buns, get yourself some honey smacks. You see where I'm going with this?
I don't at all.
Well, it's all honey-based food. Honey, you get the can of bear can honey.
And then you do what?
Like the bottle?
You come home,
like the bear?
Yeah, the bottle of the bear, and you get some honey wheat bread. I'd say honey wheat, honey gold, whatever the damn thing's called. What is it even called? Honey wheat?
What?
Honey wheat bread, some sort of loaf of bread. The damn thing's full of honey.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's honey wheat. I think that's a brand.
That's not a thing, guys.
Well, you come back with the bread with the honey wheat bread, which actually is a real thing. First of all,
it is.
Okay,
I'm literally
now,
looking at it online
and
right now.
Looks like this is a kind of bread, I guess. I don't
well,
know.
and it's a real type of bread. I've eaten all kinds of things off this piece of bread, but one thing you do also eat with it, you coat it with the damn honey bear honey. On it a piece of toast or on it a piece of bread, a sandwich, whatever you want to call it. And you get back home and you pretty well might start chomping down on a whole bunch of honey meals and watch some honey movies. Watch Winnie the Pooh. Watch, what else? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay, and where's this going?
It's just a fun date idea.
So the date is it's just about honey. Like it's just anything with honey in it. You just do that.
Well, you're making it sound a lot more boring than it is.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't sound super interesting, Bun, but I've never had a sweetheart, so I guess I wouldn't know.
Well, listen, it's a bunch of honey foods. And has you guys never eaten honey before?
I've eaten honey.
Yeah, I have.
All right.
I've never gone out of my way to buy every single honey-related thing in the store and just eat it in one sitting.
What? Well, you haven't done it yet because I was the first person to come up with this idea.
So you're thinking this is going to take off, maybe?
No, I was thinking I'm going to do it whenever I get back with Clover or I start. Maybe I do it with Maddie in a non-sexual way. You could do it in a way of treating your kids or your. Is that a problem, Goblin?
I'm just kind of fascinated by how you're going on about how this is like the perfect date, and then you go on to talk about how you would like to do this with your stepdaughter.
Well, you can do things with dates that you do with little kids even. You can take a little kid to the movie.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It's just the kind of fact that you go on about how romantic it is and such, and then
it is very romantic.
Maddie.
It's honey. So, you know how some guys say sweet like honey. It's how they're say to their girlfriends. They say, honey, you're so sweet. You're sweet like honey.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying, in order to play on that theme, you're just going to make an entire date that's about honey.
That's right. And she'll think it's real romantic. I bet Clover will, or at least if it's Maddie, she'll think it tastes good.
Yeah.
I think that, first of all, I think you should give up on Clover, man. Like, it sounds like she wants nothing.
I've already given up on her. I'd say last resort, she came to my door right now. I would say, sure.
Well,
but I'm not going to pursue it.
You know what they always say, if you truly love something, you have to keep them around as much as possible to let them know how much you love them. So I wouldn't give up on Clover quite just yet.
I don't think that's not what they say at all.
That's what I say. And I'm, smart kind of.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing Doing well as well. I think Clover wants nothing to do. Her family seems to hate him.
No, it's not true. They might not love me, but I don't think they hate me.
What, didn't you like show up to a family function and they like threatened to kick your ass?
Yeah, they didn't threaten to kick my ass. They got in my face and pretty well much did the chest thing. In other words, in which they put a real tough guy shoves his chest into your face.
Well, did you do it back?
Oh no, I was too scared. They would have taken me down like I was popcorn.
Okay, well then you, I guess, don't deserve to have Clover if you're not willing.
Well,
to
that's
fight
not a
your
very
family.
nice. That's not a very nice thing to say.
I don't
you
think
have to
this
defend
is-
yourself. You have to show them that you're a man.
Look, listen, and you know what? I skirted over the fact is you really shouldn't be talking. Pronghorn.
I shouldn't be talking.
You're in jail.
I thought I got released today.
No, you're gonna get released in a couple minutes, but you're still a prisoner.
Oh, well, no one told me this before, so I'm sorry. I
You were
think.
told you were in jail.
Yeah, but like I didn't know that I wasn't out yet. And that I wasn't allowed to speak at all.
Who else is in jail?
I think,
ATL?
yeah, the
Oh,
ATL
he's
guy
in
and
here.
Crab Feast. Isn't Crab Feast in jail?
It's
Who's
crab.
Crab Feast?
I don't see crab. Oh, crab feast.
He like showed up like yesterday.
Oh, crab feast isn't locked out of jail yet because crab feast sweared a couple days ago. So crab feast said the F word. Now crab feast has a few more days left in jail. But I will say is that last week on the show, Pronghorn said, I think the F word, and ATL said, I don't know what he said. He said the I would say he said the F word too.
I said the F word.
He said the other F word. We'll say as an example.
I would like to bring up that Bun, you also may have dropped a few curse words as well.
No, I didn't drop a curse word. It was a joke.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I forgot it was a joke.
Listen,
My bad.
ATL, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, and I gotta say, congrats. You're well. First of all, you got bad echo. I don't know. You got to turn your sound down or put headphones in. But you were put in jail a week ago, and I think it's time for you to get out. But I want you to give an opportunity to tell the forum how the prison experience works for you.
So the prison experience was pretty bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know whatever happened to Toad, and I think a lot of people were posting that, like, you know, he went out in some sort of glorious manner. He pretty much went out like a damn fool, blew himself up. He was smearing feces all over the place. And I think I had to get removed from his cell or whatever. I thought it would be better with Pronghorn. To be honest, I couldn't really stand Pronghorn. No offense.
ATL, I just want you to think about what you're about to say, and think very hard about your next words.
I thought about it, and I think the sentiment's the same. I mean, you were a damn lunatic, gnawing at me. You know, I mean, I think all in all, like, that was the worst part, was really just being with the other people. Other parts were not that bad. Like, we got to watch football. We got food.
I got to ask you something real quick, because I didn't remember Pronghorn. What was your whole thing with you saying here you start bullying the people in jail?
You know what? I let ATL use the harmonica I bought with his money, okay? I let him use it as much as he wanted until I wanted to use it. I think I was very benevolent for taking his $3 to buy a harmonica for myself that he could use.
David, can you explain what these guys are talking about? I can't.
Yeah.
I have no idea what either of these guys are saying.
So we had ATL was given some money for good behavior in prison, and you know, every day the prisoners get access to the shop.
Where did that money come from?
I don't know.
It wasn't out of my
It's
pocket.
not real money.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not out of your pocket.
It was pretend.
Yeah, it's pretend.
I think it was from the
Like,
donation that was given last week, but I could be wrong.
I have actually a lot of questions for Bun that we'll get to related to all of that. But yeah, he was given money to spend at the shop, because good behavior. He was really a model prisoner. And then
That's right, ATL. You weren't so bad. I remember you hardly fought. Pretty much all you did was sit and cry in a corner.
Yeah, he had a harsh first week or so. But
I remember we were beating it, slapping it into him. We was throwing pork and salts on the ground right in front of him. Damn meatloaf.
okay. Well, anyway, Pronghorn stole ATL's money and bought a harmonica himself.
He gave it to me willingly.
And then he taunted ATL with that harmonica. And poor ATL's sitting there getting abused. That's prison.
I let him use it. He donated the money to me so that I could buy the harmonica, and then I donated some time to him. But he also threatened me. He threatened my life multiple times. So I think any abuse that he suffered was well justified.
Well, it seems like you were out to use your words in the chat. You were trying to make him your prison bitch or something like that.
That's right. I remember you talking about wanting to lick his penis.
There has to be a hierarchy in this kind of environment, and I was going to be damned if I was going to be in the wrong place. I needed to make sure everyone knew that, under Bun, I was in charge of this prison.
Well, that's not true. Goblin's in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say that.
Under Bun, Davy, and Goblin Leg, I was in charge. And
What about
no
Cooper?
Cooper wasn't involved in this, I don't believe.
Cooper is getting his check and leaving, and I hate to keep bringing him into this, but he is really just taking his check and leaving. Hardly even spend time doing any of the community stuff on a forum. Hardly ever comes into the prison. He gets a portion of what I make off the forum.
How much do you make?
He gets 60, I get 40.
That's a bad deal. That's a terrible deal.
It's not a terrible deal because he's posting on a forum. He's putting up his pictures and putting up
He's
posts.
posted like twice.
Well, he's letting people know where the town hall meetings are at.
They already know you post about that.
But we have to nail this down. I don't think people on the forum would be too willing to send you money if they thought 60% of it was going to Cooper.
Well, anything that users send me on the Buzzsprout subscription, that's all just going to go to the podcast.
Okay, well, I want to get back to this prison thing because, frankly, I participated for a while, but to be honest, the prison thing's a bit weird. But
why would you say that? That's just
because,
I thought you were behind.
To paint a picture for everyone listening, Bun has this prison group chat where he's inviting users of the subreddit who need quote unquote rehabilitation, and then he's nurturing them like children. He'll say, "This is what's for dinner," and it'll be like,
right.
I don't know, pulled pork on.
No, we haven't had pulled pork. We had meatloaf. We had, what else should we have? What was
tomato soup?
Curry. Yeah, tomato soup.
We had curry. That's right. Yeah, and I had a little joke where I put a gif of a basketball.
Yeah,
player.
you were putting gifts. You were putting gifts.
That. I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
Well,
it
nice. Seems a lot like this is something I do to someone I was fond of. It doesn't seem like this is a prison at all. It seems like you just, in those home ec classes in school or whatever, where they give you the little fake baby and you have to take care of it.
No,
that's what it
I've
seems
never
like.
had to do that when I was a kid.
It's role play. It's just
we
weird.
Did that with an egg.
Hey, I have one last thing before I'm released back into the general population to say about the whole prison deal, since I was the one that was in it. I don't think we should do a prison. I think we should do more of a gulag situation, because gulags are typically underground, and I think that kind of fits with the Vole theme. And gulags are a lot worse than being prison. You don't have to do as much of feeding people. You just kind of put them down in a hole and they just kind of have to figure it out. So that's the last thing I'll say.
You're saying it's like a Russian gulag.
Yeah, like the Dark Knight, they put them in the ground and they have to kind of like scrounge around. They have like holes and tunnels and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
I
dig
thought that's
under the damn thing to try to escape. But spoiler alert to all the universe who doesn't understand what a gulag is. You're not escaping from a gulag. The only way escape's getting a bullet in the back of the head.
Which I think is more fitting for, the crimes there. I mean, I think I don't think I should have been in that place to begin with, but that's
no, I don't
that's
think you should have been in there either.
But that's all I got to say.
Decent citizen, but you didn't say the swear word, and I had to put you in there. And that's
there
are a lot of situations in society where it happens like that. I'm sure a judge looks at the damn guy on trial all the time and says, "I don't want to put you in jail. I like you on a personal level, but these are the rules of the Constitution, and I can't have you sitting at the damn prosecutor's table, pretty one much sitting there saying all kinds of profanities." The judge is always going to say, I'd say even 9 times out of 10, that judge is going to say, off to jail with you. I can't listen to this anymore.
Well, I think the difference here is that the judge doesn't then turn around and pretend to feed the prisoners, whatever. And like I remember the food.
Well, it's not pretending. It's not pretending. It's me being nice to them.
So what would you call it then? Because you're not really feeding ATL.
I say it in a way, and yes, in a certain sense, I am.
In a certain how?
Well, I'm showing my responsibilities as the prison warden. I just got to keep people fed and happy.
I don't think they're fed though. Like when you send ATLian a GIF of meatloaf, he's not eating, right?
Well, he's looking at it, and he's in his mind, in some part of his mind, he is thinking about being in prison, and I bet his mouth's watering at the sight of it.
Yeah, metaphorically, I'm being fed.
Mm-hmm. That's right, metaphorically.
I think it's a bit weird, and it's a lot of work, and I don't know about this one, Bun. It seems like you just want to role play nurturing someone.
I quite enjoyed being taken care of. I know it's not something I'm used to, so I really appreciate being fed. I definitely did eat while I was in there, so the food came from somewhere. I can only imagine Bun was feeding me and making me a better user that didn't drop F-bombs on this good podcast that children listen to with their uncles.
Yeah, but Prong, you weren't feeding. You were feeding off me, metaphorically. If you think about it.
I did steal your food because you didn't deserve it at times.
No.
Hey, you stole. Why would you steal his food?
Bun ATL was not a good prison mate.
Well, there's plenty of food to go around.
I was hungry.
It's a Reddit GIF. I made some for everyone. Why'd you got to steal his food from me?
I was hungry. I'm a growing boy. Pronghorns need lots of food to run fast, and I was building up energy.
And so you think you can just steal his food, and then he doesn't get part of the prison chat experience of getting to eat the food in the chat?
Absolutely, yes.
I think you should keep Pronghorn in jail for bad behavior. That's just my take.
I think I agree with you on that. I think that makes sense.
So that's not how.
Do you want to go back in jail? Listen to me. I'm starting to get fed up with this conversation. Do you want to keep yourself in jail, Pronghorn?
I didn't do anything wrong this time. This is not against the rules.
I need everyone just to calm down just a little bit. I can't hear you, Pronghorn.
All right.
I think it's ATL.
Yeah, ATL was like 10 million miles away.
Yeah, he was like
ATL was going through a tunnel.
So, anyways, it's decided I'm not going back to prison, right?
No, it's decided that I'm going to wait till the end of this podcast, and then maybe we'll end up seeing whether or not you deserve to go back in jail.
Well, I eagerly await your correct decision.
All right. Listen, let's get to some callers here, because I gotta make a couple of you guys hosts. Okay, Mushroomers, it's good to see you. How you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot of subjects on the board. First thing I want to say is congratulations. We've reached 2,500 subscribers.
Yeah, that's right.
2,500.
2,500. That's
Halfway
a big
to
number.
3,000.
You think about that. How many people fit in a football stadium?
Yeah, let's get an upvote for that. Come on.
Thousands of people, depending on the stadium, right?
I'd
Maybe
say we're
tens
getting
of
close.
thousands.
I'd say we fill a basketball arena.
Okay, we're getting good crowd turnout.
Yeah, I'd say so. 2,500 is a big number.
Halfway to 3,000. Now, second, I wanted to say for the post of the week, you/Bango, is he here? Well,
it doesn't look like Bango's here.
he posted verification of his shirt, and I just want to say congratulations. I appreciate him supporting the forum. Mine still hasn't come in yet, but you'll be getting a picture soon.
That's great. And as you get it in the traditional white color, or are you doing what everyone else is doing these days? You're pretty well much getting green.
Yeah, I think green's sort of becoming the R/Voles color.
I say it is. Green's a good solid color for Voles. It makes them represent the grass and other types of leaves and roots. It's a real natural color.
Yeah, I agree. That segues nice into I guess somebody made a flag competition, and we're all making flags now.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to get to that in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm not sure anything else you want to talk about.
Yeah, I wanted to take note. You/Skull Mullet. He said something about using a quote unquote rat guillotine against traitors to the sub. And I just wanted to address I don't think that's okay for our group here. We're trying to be child friendly.
Well, to address that, I think that unless you're a traitor, you have nothing to worry about. So I don't really.
What was
think
the picture of?
It was a rat guillotine.
Skull Mullet, what was that thing you posted?
It was a rat guillotine. It's used in laboratories.
Where did you find a rat?
To cut off a rat's head.
Yeah, for medical experiments and such, I would assume.
Are you suggesting we should do that to voles?
No, I'm suggesting we do it to traitors.
How would they fit? It's for rats.
Well, we'll see what fits, and we'll use that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what you talking about penis?
Whoa.
Whatever works, man.
All right. Well, mushroomers, we'll talk to you in a little minute, but I got to get to the other people. All right. Sorry. Hold on. I got to put Roy up here because Roy's been waiting a while. Yeah, 1 second, Overlord. Let me get to Roy first, and then we'll keep moving down the line. Go ahead, Roy. Roy, you're on air.
Roy?
Sorry, I tried to press the unmute button and it was not working because I got.
That's okay. Go ahead.
How are you guys today?
Well, I'm not doing too well, but thank you for asking.
Yeah, I figured someone had to ask.
No, nobody asks these days.
Well,
how are you?
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh no, you're good. I just didn't hear you. I'm a little nervous being on the air sometimes.
What do you want to talk about, Roy?
So I wanted to say the ad campaign is going really well. I've gotten a few messages from people based on the Voles ad that I may have made.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I saw someone on Twitter. Some I don't even remember who it was. It was some random person on Twitter just tweeting out pictures of Voles advertisements, and I saw in the wild as people's talking about it online already. It's making rounds on the whole internet.
Well, that's good news. That's more users.
As long as they're not trolls, right?
That's true. I think the prison. I'm in favor of the prison personally, and I think it could be a little harsher. I think it's been working. There's been really no mention of the revolution ever since the prison system's been enacted.
Yeah, that thing's over. That thing's long gone with.
Yeah. Now that Toad's in prison,
Presumably dead.
Presumably, yeah. There's been talk in the Dixer,
Yeah, well, Roy, I gotta say, I think it's that. How long is that ad gonna run for? You think?
I think it's got another week on it.
Oh, well, hopefully someone's gonna start pretty well much getting some damn people's gonna start seeing it over the next week.
Well, we did.
Yeah, it
we
should.
did get at least one person because we saw it on Twitter. It was
That's right.
I have to
yeah,
find that on
they
Twitter.
posted,
That'd be
they
kind
were
of cool
like,
to
"This
see.
is hilarious."
There was
Sweet.
I think there's a post on the subreddit today too about like someone new posted a screenshot of the ad that they saw and brought them there too.
Yeah, I saw that. I've been getting a couple messages too, so I think it's starting to pick up slowly.
Great. Well, thank you, Roy. I appreciate that as always. Overlord, let's hear it. What do you got?
Well, I just wanted to say, sorry you're not having the greatest day, Bun. Hope it gets better. Hope your week gets better.
It won't get better, but I appreciate the concern.
Okay, can we talk about this? What's going on, Bun?
I just am real pissed off today.
Why are you pissed off?
Just angry.
At nothing?
I just woke up just not in a good mood, and I haven't been in a good mood all day. I'm just thinking about all sorts of things going wrong in my life.
Is it like a lack of sleep thing, or are there actual problems?
I'm not sleeping hardly at all. I'd say maybe 1 hour a night or so, 2 hours.
Okay, you can't be sleeping that little. That you can't survive that way.
Well, Cherish is in a bad mood now that Geronimo's back, and she's been pretty well much keeping me up at night, just in general harassing me.
Geronimo's back?
When did he come back? I thought he was presumed dead.
I picked him up from the mine a couple days ago.
He was at the mine?
He was under one of the tractor trailers there.
What?
Just
Fun, isn't that like right outside for you?
Yeah, I'm surprised he found his way back.
I'm surprised you didn't see him just outside your front door one of the days of the 3 months he was gone.
Oh, that's what they said. Is that apparently he's been in the mine for about 4 or 5 weeks now.
So
and they've just been feeding him. And they said that he runs over to the house. They thought he was just coming over to pretty well much spend time there for the day.
So he didn't know. So no one there knew that he was missing, and so they never thought to tell you where he was.
Oh, I told them months ago that he was missing, but they pretty well much don't pay me any mind.
Wait, but so was he actually even lost? Because you said that he went back to your house and stuff. Was he lost?
Oh, I don't know if he's come back to my house, but they said he came back. They said they see him running down the field like he was a damn little, just in general, just a cute little Bichon Frise type dog.
So I think maybe some context here would be good. How he got lost, because I don't know if everyone caught that.
Oh, so I got a Bichon Frise named Geronimo. In November, I got a dog sitter was looking after him. The dog jumps out the window while I'm gone, pretty well much breaks through the damn thing. Dog sitter tries to follow the blood trails, can't find him, gives me a call. I says, you get my damn dog back, right? I swear to God, you're not getting any of this money that I come back from the film festival with. And she says, or they say, whatever, I don't remember what kind of person it was. They go back to work at Burger King. And first thing I'm thinking is, well, better give them a call, see if they got any information. And they pretty well much stop answering the phone. So my Bichon Frise Geronimo, he's been gone now. He's got to be damn near, was almost 3 months or so. Just recently, pretty well much got a text from the miner. And the miner says, dog's at the plate, dog's down at the lot, come pick him up.
So to be clear here, for everyone, like, you didn't mishear that. Bun didn't hire a professional dog sitter. He paid.
No, how hard can it be to professionally dog sit? You don't got to be a that's got to be a fake job to call a professional dog sitter.
Well, it just seems like, there are doggy daycares and stuff. But your idea was you found a nice kid working the cash register at Burger King, and you let him into your house to look after the dog, and then the dog disappeared.
I think expecting good dog sitting from anybody responsible enough to work any kind of customer service job is pretty reasonable, to be honest.
How much did you pay him, Bun? For how many days?
It was $25 for 3 days.
I wouldn't dog sit for 3 days for $25.
Well, you get the whole house. You get the whole house to yourself. You get all the food you can eat, all the snacks. Which reminds me, I really do wish I had some. What's this called? Chips Ahoy cookies.
Chips Ahoy.
Those are good cookies.
They're good.
Okay, so my understanding was that house was damn near empty. Like, I asked you about valuables because I was concerned about the security risk. And it sounded like your nephew and everyone ran off with the Xbox and TV and stuff. And there was really nothing of value to steal. Is your house really that comfortable? Like, to me, it sounds like you've opened a hole in the ceiling. It was the middle of winter.
I got a recliner. I got a little futon and couch set up.
Like most people have that, though.
I got an air mattress in the living room to sleep on.
In the living room?
Yeah, you could sit on it. You could lay on it. I just got Willis lays on the damn thing all day. He can sit there looking at TikTok on his phone pretty well much all day. Big Willis does.
Hey, so if Big Willis and best friend live at your house, why don't they just watch the dog? Why did you have to hire a random high school kid from Burger King?
Oh, they went off to go do some kid junk up in Portland.
Huh.
I think they were smoking. It was either going out there. He's going to go. It's something about going swimming off the coast.
They were probably muling drugs up there. That's what I imagine.
I think they were just swimming. I think they went to some town to go swim.
It's a long ways to go swimming. Saying. Anyways, go ahead, Davey.
I think that, like, you're telling me that this kid was fully competent and capable of looking after your dog, and you're also telling me...
Yeah, he could flip Burger King burger. He could open the cash register and put money in like you wouldn't believe. And I've come in there with $23, about 19 cents or so and change. Rings the damn thing up. I pay an exact change. He could count it pretty fairly well.
But you're telling me in the same breath that Geronimo managed to escape your house. And I don't believe that he jumped through a glass window. A dog would not, it certainly wouldn't do that on purpose.
Well, he was freaking out because he misses his papa.
Okay, well, in any case, that's...
And when Daddy's out of the house, the dog's just going to put one much yap and cry. Skidmark will claw up the door. Skidmark ice come back, and his paws have been bloody from clawing up the walls and the doors.
Are you feeding him while he's gone?
No, I'm not feeding him, but the pet sitter is supposed to feed him.
Well, I question the competence of the pet sitter because that person lost your dog.
You know what, Davey? I question the pet sitter too. I agree with you. I question that damn guy, and I wish I could use worse cusses than that. I really do wish I could swear right now. But I question that guy more than anything. I'm just happy the damn dog's here.
Okay. Anyway, that was the context.
And healthy. And he's safe, and he's pretty well much panting in the bathroom right now. He's been sitting in the bathtub for 6-7 hours now.
It sounds like, so the problem that you're having is
there's an inch of water at the bottom of the bathtub too. He's laying in like a damn hippo, basking in the water.
You should definitely be draining your bathtub. You shouldn't let stale water. You're going to get mold.
Well, I change it out every so often.
I think that so first of all, it's a bit crazy, but it sounds like Geronimo was home the past month and a half or so, right?
He was not at home. He was in the mine.
Which is right
6 weeks, I'd say.
You live on the mine, bud.
No, the mine lives on my property.
Oh.
So if the mine lives on your property and Geronimo is in the mine, isn't Geronimo on your property?
Yeah, but he's not home. You can have property spans across the entire continental United States. A guy could be in Delaware while you're pretty well much shitting in California shipping on Mai Tais.
What?
I don't understand how that's related to what I was saying.
In the case, let's say I buy up a strip of land. We'll say I buy a strip of land from Tonopah to Delaware.
Okay.
And it's a land that goes all the way from Tonopah straight to where I'm looking to Delaware. Now, Geronimo could pretty well much be sitting all the way in Delaware. He's sitting, licking his damn paws. He's still on my property, but he's not in the damn house.
Hold on. Yeah, I understand that. But first of all, there's no way that your property extends that length. I don't believe.
No, it doesn't.
Frankly, it's not.
Roughly about six square miles.
Okay.
6 square miles. And you're saying that the dog regularly ran up to your door? You were saying that earlier.
The dog ran up to my door?
Yeah, you
no,
were
I
saying...
said, hey, if he did, then I'm not paying attention. I'm pretty well much watching sports, or I got a basketball game on. I can't tell if the dog's
don't even know.
Well, that's what they were saying to me. But between you and me, the miners pretty well much been harassing me as long as I can remember. I wouldn't put it past him to make up a fake story about him prancing through the damn grass trying to get to my trailer, jumping up and down like damn Sound of Music.
So you're saying that you question Shoot the Miner.
That's right.
You question him, even though he was
I
the
hate
one
him.
who... But he returned your dog to you.
No,
Why do you
he didn't
hate
return.
him?
He didn't return it to me. He sent me a text message. I had to actually walk down to the place to go grab the dog. Nobody brought him back to my house.
But isn't it better to have to walk to go get your dog than to not have your dog?
I say so, but I think also there's an option C. And this an option C is that someone brings the dog back down to my trailer as they should, to be a polite gentleman.
So you're saying you don't like Shoot the Miner?
I hate Shoot the Miner.
He's impolite. I'm sure you have other reasons, but you're saying he was being impolite.
Oh, he's a bastard.
Okay, you're saying he was being impolite.
Oh, he's being a real ass.
Yeah, when he told you that he found your dog and come get it.
He said,
he was being a real ass.
He pretty well much had the attitude over the text as come get the damn animal.
It sounds like he did you a favor, Bun.
Listen, all I care about is Geronimo's home.
Yeah. Could you send... Is it possible for us to see the text? Like, maybe if we saw what he said, we'd know. We'd have a better idea.
Okay, maybe I'll throw the text up on a forum tomorrow. But listen, I want to get to Overlord's question because Overlord never even got to ask his question.
So it wasn't actually a question. It was more a comment following up Mushroomer. He was talking about post of the week for the forum. And I've got to agree with I do think it is Banjo. I'm a little biased towards Banjo's post because I'm the one who bought him the shirt. But I do think it was the best post of the week.
Oh, you bought him the shirt?
I did.
Well, thank you for your purchase, Overlord.
Of course. Once I've worked back the money, I'm going to buy myself one as well.
Overlord, when you get a chance, I kind of want another shirt too. If you're buying shirts,
I'm buying shirts for my close personal friends.
Are we not?
No, not yet.
This is not the way I wanted to find this out. Thank you for being honest, I guess.
You know, Prong, I do like you, buddy. One of these days we'll forge a relationship.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Keep
then
telling me that.
And then I'll buy you one of those shirts. Don't worry, pal.
Well, I'll hold you to that promise. And
all right.
Yeah, I'll hold you to that.
Thank you. All right, thanks, Overlord. Hey, what the hell was this? Did anyone else hear a trumpet going off?
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Sam, was that you?
That wasn't me. I do have a follow-up question about Geronimo.
Oh, I accidentally made Overlord a host.
Oh, there he goes.
Bye, Overlord.
Can I
hope
ask
he
the
doesn't
question
ban me.
about
Sure.
Geronimo?
Sure.
So you mentioned that he's lying in about an inch of water in the bathtub, and you say that usually you change out the water in the bathtub.
That's right.
Why do you feel the need to have water in the bathtub at all times?
Well, because he's a good boy. I love patting that dog on the head. I was excited to see him back. And guess what? I did put my fingers in his fur and I did scratch his skin beneath the fur.
No. I'm talking about the water level in the bathtub. Why is it consistently at an inch high?
Oh, it's like that. If I need to let animals have something to lap up and drink as you're sitting there.
I don't know how sanitary, like standing water in a bathtub in a trailer is, for animals, and
it's clean enough.
Is
I
it?
just gotta wrap.
No.
I gotta wrap a cloth on the outside. If I'm gonna leave it there for them to drink, I drip it through a little bit of strained cloth.
Okay.
What? Wait, you use like a cheesecloth or something, and you have like you put that over the faucet, and then you fill the tub.
Yeah, it sits on it like a sock.
Oh, so you're using a sock.
Sometimes it's a sock. Sometimes it'll be a t-shirt. If I just get home after taking a long walk over the ridge line and whatnot, I'll pretty well much come back, take the shirt off, wrap it around the faucet.
Wait,
So you just took it.
It washes the shirt too. It's
No,
a double-edged sword.
No.
Wait, double-edged sword. First of all, that's not how that phrase works, right?
It's a
That
claymore.
means-
It's a claymore. It's medieval times. You got a guy with a knight. He has a claymore. He's going to swing that thing, cut you in half.
Yeah, you're right that a claymore would be a sword with two edges.
Is a sword. It is a sword.
Okay, this doesn't matter.
Or it's a trip mine that the United States military uses a trip mine called a claymore. You plant the thing into the floor. You tie the strings up. Anyone trips off that string, you can best bet you're going to get blown to pieces or smithereens at that.
So I'm sorry. I kicked off this tangent. I brought up the double-edged sword thing, and then we moved from sword to claymore and claymore to trip mine. Let's just go back to the shower. I don't think using a dirty shirt, like if anything, just letting the water fall in a tub would probably be better than running it through a dirty shirt for your animals to drink. But why don't you just get a dog bowl?
No, I got a dog. I got about 3 or 4 of the damn things I put out in every room.
In every room?
Well, it's just trying to make sure whatever room they're in, they got access to clean bath water.
It's understandable. That makes sense.
All right. Platos, you got something you want to say, and then we'll start talking about these Vol flags.
No, I guess not. Is this for real? Like, what is happening? Like, I thought this was about voles. Like,
What do you mean? Is this for real? Like, can you?
This is about voles. It's just sometimes we get a little bit sidetracked and we get some issues.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, what we're talking about right now is related to voles. It's
Are you new to the subreddit?
Yeah.
Oh, did you find it through the advertisements?
It was just in when you go to happening now.
Oh, that's great. Hey, that's great. That's great. Did you guys hear that? We're in happening now.
That is nice.
Let's celebrate.
Great.
Woo!
That's really nice.
That is awesome. People can see what we're doing.
Do you have anything related to voles that you'd like to bring up? We're about to discuss something directly pertaining to, it's the vole flag for the forum.
Well, no, I don't know what voles are, but I did come in here to listen, to learn, but I wasn't sure if it was actually about voles or if...
It's,
yeah. Oh, you're gonna learn. Go ahead, Goblin. Actually, I don't want to explain this.
Oh, they're like mice, but rounder, and they've got smaller ears and shorter tails, kind of. So they're pretty much just some kind of rodent.
You ever walk on? You just usually walk on an icy sidewalk. You're walking in the morning, and in the midst of the ice, and on top of that, frost, and a little frost niblets that's covering the grass. You see little frozen little rodent who pretty well much froze overnight, by the looks of it. You ever see anything like that when you're walking around in the wintertime?
No, I don't think I have, but I
Oh,
also
okay.
live in an area that has a lot of
Oh.
snow. So
Where?
Maybe you got snowvos.
Well, yeah. Where are you? Not like general area, not specific, obviously.
Midwest.
Okay, like United States, like Wisconsin-y.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Oh, they got voles up
yeah,
there.
they do. They do have voles over there. But yeah, maybe you don't see them. They do also live underground. Like it's kind of like a mole, but with a V.
Okay.
Yeah, they like to burrow and they do like to dig into the floor. And let me ask you something. You got a garden or anything in which small animals pretty well much nibble off the fruits and the veggies?
Okay. Well, yeah, that explains a lot.
Oh, that's why your garden's always getting ruined. And what I can recommend is there's some times where what I do is I'll just put out a thing of antifreeze in a Frisbee and put some little vegetables in the Frisbee. And I'll wake up and guess what? I see about 10, 12 of them all laid out across the garden itself.
I would just be careful because you're talking about you have a dog loose roaming around on your property who's supposedly missing, but he's right near your property for weeks at a time. Maybe don't do that, Bun, while Geronimo is missing, if it ever happens.
Oh, I thought you were talking to her. I thought you were saying that she has her dogs running around on the property.
I do have animals, so I don't think that'll be an option for me.
Oh.
So are they
Even if
like...
you... Oh, sorry.
So do you guys like voles or like...
I'm okay on them.
I'm more a pronghorn guy myself, but yeah, they're all right.
They're good. They're a decent creature.
Honestly,
is
our
Latai in here?
It's more of a lifestyle for him.
Yeah, I mean, Latai is not in here right now, but like personally, I would say voles are like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. Like they're pretty good, but like no,
they're an average varmint, I'd say. They really are just a fair average varmint.
They do die every day, and that's just how voles are. That's just God's rule about them. They just kind of die every day.
Yeah, good vole. If you see a picture of the vole, odds are that vole's dead in real life. They only live close to 3 months on average. Because he's always getting either swooped up by hawks or he's getting eaten by coyotes. What other damn things can they get? Hey, you ever heard of, let me give you this one. You want to hear this one? You ever heard of a dang snake before? You ever heard of a snake?
No.
Yeah.
Because they're also pretty well much snacking up those voles.
I see.
Okay.
So yeah, voles are pretty all right.
Things. Yeah. Do you feel like you know what a vole is now?
Yes, I guess.
Okay. And that's what we're here for.
Are you going to stick around on a forum, maybe chat, and potentially even buy a T-shirt? Because we do have more or less of a gift shop of sorts.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Oh,
and
that's
see
great.
what it turns into.
You don't need to buy a T-shirt.
Look up Bun Butler on Redbubble. If you look up on Redbubble, Bun Butler.
They are high quality T-shirts.
Also, and I get even 2 users tonight already said they bought the damn T-shirt.
Nice.
Bun, I don't know if you should be doing this to the new people who just suddenly join. You might scare them away.
Well, I just letting them know ahead of time because they get a shirt first couple days. Hey, that's some good, decent money coming in, especially consider 2,500 users at this point. I get about $4 per shirt. That's about $10,000.
I don't know
Is
about
he
that.
serious?
What do you mean? Of course he is.
I think the maths is slightly off.
This guy is a hoot. This guy's a hoot.
I mean, yeah, he might not be great at math, but like the general concept is correct.
It is.
Yeah.
You buy more shirts, get more money for them.
Just a variety of people all coming together is just different. I don't know.
How much of it is going to Cooper, Bun? That's what I want to know, because he doesn't even do anything.
So who's Cooper?
What was that? I'm making more calculations trying to figure out what I need to be making in order just to have it be my job.
Cooper is the other moderator on the forum. He He doesn't do anything, but apparently he gets like 60% of the profits from the forum.
He's
No,
Bun's
we just get
manager.
60% from the t-shirts.
Okay, well, I don't see why he should get that, but it's
I
your
thought you
money,
said
I
it was
guess.
60% of what you make off the forum.
Oh, I say, well, the t-shirts is all I'm making off the forum except for the Buzzsprouts donations, which I really hope if you guys are enjoying the shows that if I can get some money on the Buzzsprouts, well, then guess what we're going to see? We're going to see some more episodes on the Spotify page. That's all I'll say.
I think
So do
this
you
would
need to,
be a
like-
good moment to like incentivize that, Bun. Like offer something in return to the people. Because like with a t-shirt, everyone gets something, right?
That's right. They all get a piece of fabric that they can wear and take into work. Let me see. I got some you can incentivize. If I see in person, I will give you a handshake.
Okay, that's a terrible incentive. 'cause
Why is
I
that
feel-
terrible?
Love a handshake.
I ignored a couple kids that came to the film festival. I didn't even look them in the eyes.
I think by default, if someone recognizes you in real life, considering that you run a Voles forum online, you should be shaking their hand. That's a rare event, you know?
I guess you could say that. What if I said, give him a hug for $5? $5 a month, and if I see you in public, I'll give you a hug.
I think that's getting into like a dodgy area, like trading physical handshakes or hugs for money.
That's a good point.
Okay.
I don't think
It's
it's
almost
that
like
weird.
prostitution in a sense.
Yeah,
You
but
are selling yourself in that way.
I think like just don't make it like it kind of comes off as begging, to be honest with you, Bun. Like someone curious just came in to ask about the forum, and the first thing you said was, "Hey, here's all the ways."
No, that wasn't the first thing I said. First thing I said was, can't even remember. I was pretty well much asking her about herself, just trying to have friendly conversation.
That's true. You did, and that was a good job. But as soon as you went into the t-shirts, you know, I feel like,
And that was towards the end of when she was on the phone.
okay, you know what? I think you should think of donation incentives. I think that's a good if like handshake, hug. I think maybe we could workshop it a little bit. I think maybe you could do something special for the people who gave you money that would be meaningful to them, that wouldn't necessarily be a lot of trouble for you, you know? Kind of like
How's
a
about
Patreon reward.
How's about a phone call? I give him a phone call and say, thanks for giving me some money.
Maybe a custom voicemail message.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm going to see if Roy has any ideas. Roy, you got an idea for this?
Yeah, you could start a Cameo page, and you know that might be pretty good.
What's a Cameo?
It's like people pay you money, and then they write down like what they want you to say, and then you just send them a recording of you saying that.
And what do I have to say?
Well, I mean, you can turn down, you know, people's requests, or you can accept them. It depends on what they want you to say.
Oh, so I can accept money and then tell them I don't want to do it?
No, I think you have to do it if you accept the money.
Oh, well, I don't want to get somebody that's in the messages saying they want me to write about my penis.
I mean, no, you could probably say no to that if you really wanted to, you know.
Well, how's the money got to work? I got to pay them money back?
No, I don't reckon so. I think I really don't know how it works, but I think, yeah, to be honest, I don't know how it works.
It's a good idea. I think you're on the right track there. Or
yeah,
the voicemail.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
I think that general line of reasoning seems smart because it's something you can do remotely. But
with the Cameo, they pay you and you say what they want you to say. If you don't want to say it, then you turn it down. I think it's a good idea.
What do you think I should do?
Well, whatever they tell you, and then you look at it, and if it's something you don't want to say, then you don't do it. I think you can make some good money.
Okay, well, I can give it a shot.
And next up, can we segue sometime in the future into the flags? I know a lot of people have been talking about.
Yes, we can move to the flags. Let's start talking about the flags. Because it is late. We are almost done with the show, and we haven't even talked about the damn flags, and that was supposed to be the longest segment. But it's okay. Scomo, you want to explain what's this whole flag thing about?
Yeah, I can kind of go into. So, for those who are not aware, we are looking for a flag to represent the forum. We've had a lot of really good submissions, a lot of really good artistry, a lot of people channeling the vibe.
A few bad ones too. I should add on top of that.
Yeah, no, there's
not any good.
Yeah, there's a few that are just terrible. But for the most part, I mean, everybody's effort is appreciated. So I mean, I guess we can just kind of all go into our favorites. I personally really liked the one by Bingo Daddy. I thought it was very cute. I liked it a lot, and I also liked what was the one? Was it broccoli? Was it broccolis?
Yeah, it was broccolis. I think
Broccolis that had all the red text on it. I really liked.
What does Sam Hellish Bingos look like?
Bingos is a little cartoon vole that's like it's like I think it was inspired by the Japanese flag. So it's like instead of the red sun, it's a vole.
He looks a little bit like the Annie's bunny rabbit macaroni.
Yeah,
if he's ever tasted that, his flag does look a little bit. It looks more like the serious rabbit, not so much the whimsical one they replaced him with. It looks like the original logo, a very serious vole, which I do like. I do like it on that. I do think that's a good flag, but Bingo Daddy's not even here, and I don't know. Oh, Bingo Daddy is here.
Bingo Daddy is here, actually. Bingo Daddy usually listens to the town halls after the fact, but they showed up today, which I'm very stoked on.
Bingo Daddy, do you want to talk about your flag?
Probably not.
I think that's a big ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a downvote. That's not happening.
What was the other one you said you liked?
I liked Senior Broccolis. I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
That's my favorite one too, with all the essay on it.
The essay.
There's like 3 paragraphs of red text on it explaining.
Can you describe the flag to me? Because I don't remember it.
It's the one with I'm trying to find it. Yeah, so there's like a cute little drawing of a vole in the bottom left-hand corner, and it says, welcome to our Voles Reddit, a troll-free, family-friendly lifestyle forum mainly for vole pictures, but also meerkat, rhesus monkey, and Japanese rabbit posts.
That's right.
And then
well, he got our rules down. I like that. I gotta say that's a good way to start.
It also has radiating out from the drawing of a vole, there are like stretched out colored pictures of a vole and of you, your little profile picture. So it's
me?
pretty. Yeah, you're on there.
Oh, he's got a picture of me on the flag?
Yeah, I mean it's a little distorted and stretched out and blue, but yeah, it's you, which I think is a very nice touch. And on the picture of you, it says, run by the R Voles Reddit moderator and founder Bunyan Hines Butler, username ubunhine.
That's right.
He works tirelessly to fight misinformation, trolling, and general stupidity on the forum, which is exactly what you do.
That's exactly what I do.
And then at the end of the day, this is, Bun's forum. It explains who Bun is and what he does, which I think is really important. And then all these words are like different fun fonts too. So it's fun to read it. It's exciting. It even mentions weekly town hall meetings to talk with other forum members and make your voice heard, which is what we're doing now. And then also over 2,500 members, and we hope you're member number 2,501. So
that's an issue. That's an issue because we already passed that. We got 2,507 or so now.
Yeah, but like I think it's more saying, we hope that you come and join us on the forum because we want all these people to enjoy Voles as much as we do.
Pronghorn, listen to Pronghorn. If you got a United States flag, if you're adding states every single day, you can't have it be just 50 stars. You got to add a star every day. You add a state onto it.
That's
now
true.
He's saying he's going to have to update the flag pretty much every single day.
So how can so
do that, right? Like that they have done that. Like they've updated the flag every time a state is added.
But that doesn't happen every single day.
No.
So maybe we can come to a compromise where instead of saying, "Oh, we hope you're number 2,501," we can say, "Oh, we hope you're number 10,000." Because and then after 10,000 members we can go from there and update it.
It's an incentive to join a forum.
Yeah, like you could even how about even you could to raise money and get people on the forum, you can offer like I will give $100 to the 10,000th member. So then
that's a great idea.
Work on getting up to 10,000.
Hey, what if I said I'm going to give $50,000 to the millionth member of the forum?
I think we would get $1 million. We would get to $1 million eventually, definitely for
sure.
There's
got to be this has to break some rule, right?
What
the
rules?
Reddit rule? I imagine you can't offer to pay for subscribers.
Well, can I say I want to say one thing about the flag. I like the flag that Pronghorn is describing because I like that it has a lot of words on it, and normally you don't see a ton of flags with a bunch of words on it. I think it's real inventive.
I think there's probably a reason.
It is underutilized because people aren't creative enough. They don't have enough to say, and Senior Broccoli obviously has lots to say.
Well,
and
Broccoli
can come up. Say it.
Broccoli talks all the time. Broccoli should be able to talk on his flag, I think. We should give him opportunity to talk about it.
I personally think this is the most creative flag and the best looking one. But that's just me.
Broccoli doesn't have his hand up.
Yeah, I don't think Broccoli's in here. Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is. I can invite him anyway.
Did Koniko make a flag? Did Koniko make a flag?
I don't think so.
All right, I want to bring Mushroomers up to talk about his flag.
Yeah,
because I really want someone to talk about their flag.
Yeah. Quick point there with the Bingo Daddy's flag. I think the reason you don't do words on a flag is because when it's up on a mast, you can't really read it. And if we're going to have a flag, I'm going to be flying it. Now, my flag, it's kind of got a simple.
Well, the counterpoint to that is that if you got a flag outside your house, someone walking by can read what's on it.
Exactly. A picture says 30 words. My dad used to always say.
That's a good reason.
1,000.
1,000?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't read too good.
It just seems like you could get it across in 30.
I'm going to work on trying to get a flag set up. Maybe we can buy flags for the subreddit. First person to fly a flag outside their house gets $10.
I'm not paying anybody jack hell.
Oh.
I thought we were giving $50,000 to the 10 millionth subscriber.
Well, by that point, we already got how many ever Patreon subscribers. I should probably be making that much by that point.
Then you
should do the math there.
50,000. How many subscribers I need for $50,000?
Well,
you don't get anything from a subscriber as is.
$10,000 is what I need.
You need $10,000.
If everybody has $1 donated and we get $1 million, that's $1 million.
I don't think you can. How many subreddits with 1 million subscribers are getting everyone to donate $1 to the moderators? It just seems unlikely.
The Buffalo Bills. You ever heard
Buffalo
of
Bills?
Bills Mafia? You ever heard of Bills Mafia? They donate to charity pretty well much every day.
Well, I haven't heard of Bills. Could you explain what that is?
It's a football team, and they donating all kinds of money every which way you can.
Okay, so you're talking about a football team now.
No, I was talking about the subscribers of the Bills Reddit forum.
Who are they donating this money to?
Oh, you could be a sick cancer kid, or maybe you as a kid with no legs. They could get you. They could get you some money to get fake legs, or they get you money to cure your cancer away.
So obviously, if they can get people to donate money to sick kids, I don't see why we can't get people to donate money to you in the forum. Like
I
that
agree with
seems like an
that,
easy
Bronx.
in.
I do agree with that.
So I mean, if you don't want to donate $1 to Bun, you're just kind of selfish and weak, in my opinion.
Well, he has a point, everyone. I think he does have a point.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So everyone, get out your mom's credit cards right now, and just put the numbers down in the group chat, and Bun can take his $1.
Okay,
It's 473969000.
Sorry, I had to
Is
put
that
a stop to
MasterCard?
that.
What was that?
Mushroom, you can DM me the.
Why'd you
credit card
stop?
number
I was
later.
trying to write it. I was trying to write it down, Davey.
Bun, there's no way we should have that
It's
going
okay,
on in these towns.
But I will DM Mushroomers later, and I will give you his mom's credit card number.
Could we? I had an idea actually. Could we do like a telethon at some point?
Oh, that's great! I would love to do a telethon. I really would love to do a telethon.
That would be
I think
cool.
that's one of the first things we got to do. We got to do a telethon.
Hell yeah!
So a telethon, just like we're just on air as long as it takes to get people to donate.
That's right. Then they keep sending you money.
I'm down. Just tell me when and where, and I will be here for 72 hours if I have to.
Well, how's about we start right now?
We could do
Sounds
a
good.
quick-
I don't got nothing going on.
A simulcast. I don't think we should do it right now. But I think maybe we could prep a little bit and do like a simulcast on like Twitch and here, just to get the juices flowing.
Oh, and then get better advertisers to the forum too.
Yeah, exactly. So that could be very, very beneficial, I think.
And we just call it the Voles Telethon.
And then everybody can do it like a talent, maybe like almost like a talent show. Like people can kind of call in and do their talent.
Well, that's a good idea. They could say they can even do jokes if they wanted.
Yeah.
Koniko, what you got to say?
Hello, can you hear? Yeah, you can hear me. So I had an idea with the whole flag with the amount of people on it that have joined. You could have like the star, like you have the US flag, don't you, with all the stars on it for every single state. You could have
That's right.
every 1,000 people that join, we had a new star to the flag. That was
That's
my
a good idea.
That's a pretty good idea. I like that one. So
I'm
every
not- I'm
time
not too
someone
good at the
you
art
end up,
myself.
we can end up having 1 million stars.
So your plan, Bun, is to get 1 billion subscribers? That sounds like a lot of work. Like,
I would say I hope we at least get to 10 million. I think it's at least what I like. It's my goal is at least we get to 10 million.
I think that's a very reasonable goal. That should be easy.
Or at least 1 million. I think we could at least get there.
I mean, you see some of these other subreddits that have like 20 million subscribers. They're jackal subreddits. Like there's nothing going on. There's just uninteresting. So like a place like us, I'm surprised we don't already have 10 million. We're actually interesting.
You guys have any other favorite Vol flags?
I do. Who was it? The Japanese one. I think we might have already talked about that one with your face
Yeah,
and the
that's
green
been good.
stars. I do like that one. That is
What's
very
this
good.
one got? How does this one look again?
It's just like so the old imperial Japanese flag.
No, yes, I do. It's
yeah.
imperial where it looks like the sun's got rays coming from it. It's red.
Yeah. It's that only it's your face in the center and the rays are green. I think that's very creative. I think.
Well, I don't want to be a part of the Japanese army.
Well, I think it represents the imperialism of the Vol subreddit and how we need to expand and get more users as part of it and grow as a community. So I think it's very topical.
I don't want to be imperialist.
I mean, that might be a strong word. You know, getting people to join the subreddit. You know, that's what it's really all about, I think.
Okay, I can see. I understand that. I can get behind that.
Can I say one that I didn't like?
Sure.
I'm sorry, not to put this person. I'm not going to say who it is on blast, but I'm fairly anti AI art, and there was an AI art submission. I personally think it's cheating. So
is that the one where it looked like the Vol was on the planet Earth?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That one is great.
Oh, I like
it's
that
not.
one.
No,
I really like that one a lot.
No, the spirit of Voles is not something made by a machine. I fundamentally disagree.
I'm looking at the post where Bun even endorsed it. I think it's great.
Well, I wish you could even get a Vol on a planet. Vol's so big, he's going to orbit the planet. Who else agrees?
Yeah.
I'm with you there, Bun.
Yeah. I think we need big Voles.
All right. Well, I don't even know how we're going to end up doing this flag thing. I think you guys just wave whatever damn flag you want to fly.
So is there not going to be a winner then?
No, I'm not going to pick a damn winner. As far as I'm concerned, you know what my Vol flag is? It's buried a burrowing Vol. And it's just a picture of a Vol just sitting outside of a hole.
That is a very quality picture of a Vol. I'm very proud to have him as our mascot. But you know, I think Latai unfortunately isn't here, but I think he was like kind of on the forefront of organizing the Vol flag. So I'm sure that if he wants to choose like an unofficial Vol flag other than bury the burning Vol, I'm sure that he'll want to pick one, and we'll make the correct choice.
Yeah, you guys just go figure. You guys pick the flag and tell me whatever one you pick, and I'll put it on a damn pole or whatnot. I'll stick it outside, put it on a window, put it near the oven for all I care. Not in a mean way, but in a way of a sense that I'll support it. But maybe I might just wipe my little dirty hands with it as I'm pulling the food out of the oven.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Sounds like that's settled.
And that's if I don't like it as much. I think if I did like the flag, well, then yeah, sure, I'll put it out on a pole. But if you guys pick the wrong one, I'm going to use it just to wipe my damn hands with.
I hope the wrong one is not picked.
And you just be wary that the difference between what you pick is the difference between whether or not I washing my hands with a damn thing or put a whole bunch flying it high and the cops coming up. And if the cops want to kill me on the property, that flag will be flying after they're gone.
I'll be sure to let Latai know to pick the right one.
Bango, what, you got a question?
The moment has passed, Bun. Put me back in the audience.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I not get you in time? Oh.
I made his wish come true.
Well, I was curious to see whether or not he was upset with me for real.
I don't think he was.
All right, Roy, you got another thing? You got a flag you want to promote?
Yeah, I just wanted to say my flag was the infinity flag. It had a bull holding a flag of the bull flag, and vice versa all the way down.
Oh, Roy, I don't want to lie to you on this one. I did like the flag a decent amount, but I did not like the infinity part.
Well, yeah, it's a lot to wrap your head around, I think. But
well, I gotta say, it really confused me.
Well, okay.
I was sitting there. It must have been 30, 45 minutes or so. I was sitting there looking at it, just seeing how far the damn thing would go. And it went very far.
I worked really hard. It goes all the way down to like the atomic sense, and then it's just a whole jumble of atoms all messed up. You can hardly even tell the color.
Would you consider removing the flag from it?
I'll make a new flag that'll be even better.
What's going to be on it?
Probably a Vole.
Okay, well that fits the meaning of the forum.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll do some planning. But I actually had a question for everyone. It was about the telethon and the jokes and stuff.
Sure. What's your question?
So I told a joke at work like last week, but nobody laughed, and I just wanted to see if you guys thought it was funny.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So it's kind of not really a joke, but it fits the joke like parameter. So we have pool tables. I work at a bar, and we have pool tables, and they're coin operated, and I have to plug them in at the end of the night. And someone was complaining about plugging it in, and I said, "Damn, we should have just got gas powered pool tables."
I like that one.
it.
And so that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice work, Roy.
Oh, he said because you got to plug. See if you're fueling up with electric car. You're
I like the audience
damn
clap.
socket or so.
Yeah,
you got
like
to fuel the car with electricity. I see.
It's like a Tesla
you might
pool
as well
table.
put some gas into the damn pool table.
Yep.
And she's got a fuel tank on
Then
it.
we wouldn't have to plug it in.
And you didn't have to plug it back in. All you had to do was just pour some damn gas into it. You could take it over to the Chevron. They can even put some gas in the damn pool table from the Chevron. Even heading on over, you can go up into a damn Arco station, even or a Sinclair. Even you get a Sinclair, you get the unleaded pump at Sinclair. Put that damn thing into the pool table, and they even just dragging on a pool table damn across the country, pulling down the highway on wheels just to go to the damn gas station. They burn much fill the damn thing up so it can be coin operated.
Yep. I'm glad you guys thought it was funny. Thank you. Pretty well much made my whole night.
Okay. Bango.
I just want to say I'm not mad at you, Bun. It's all good.
Well, what do you want to say?
What I want to say, I just wanted to say that you probably don't want to be associated with Imperial Japan, but you already that part of the conversation ended, so I just didn't have to say anything, because they were pretty bad guys, and they lost too ultimately. So I think it'd be a bad omen for the forum.
There's one book I was reading once. They said they cut one of the. They said they found a guy in a jungle, a United States Marine in a jungle with his pecker cut off and put in his mouth in the Pacific Theater.
That is true. He did do that. Heard it tasted pretty good.
No, it did not. I don't appreciate. Yeah, why'd you gotta make fun of the veterans?
I'm not making fun of him. That's what he said.
No, he never said that. You want to go to jail, Van Gogh?
No. That's what I heard.
Well, wait, listen, Prong and ATL are let go out of jail, and I want to just, I don't want it to be silent for a week. I would really love if someone did volunteer to come to jail.
I can go to jail if you really want me to, but I'm going to be honest.
Take him to jail.
I'm a pretty quiet guy. I don't know if I'll say much. Fun.
I just want to say, Bango, it's a hoot and a holler in prison. I enjoy
Honestly, Bango, all it's going to be is Bun pretending to feed you and closing the door on
That's
you.
not true. That's not true. Don't listen to what he says. There's a lot more to the prison gimmick than there is to a lot of other features on a forum. I say that the prison feature of the forum is one of the most inventive that has been brought out to the Voles Reddit.
I just think that you want to treat people who are in trouble on the forum like, an object of your affection.
Like,
no,
treat them like
I'm
people.
saying exactly. I'm feeding them and taking care of them, making sure they got shelters. They're being in jail. It's what a sheriff's got to do.
Going to Reddit prison is the nicest experience I have ever had in my entire life.
Davey, what do you have against prison so much?
I don't personally have anything against the concept, though it is a bit weird because
We did a handshake in prison.
Yeah, Davey, you participated a lot. Like
I participated because Bun in a separate chat was telling me that I can't show people that the moderators are arguing.
That's not true. I did not say that. Are you kidding me right now, Davey? This is such a load of bullcrap. Especially now in these heated times on a forum, you're going to throw me under the bus.
Dude, why are you lying, Davey?
He loves to lie. No offense.
Just who he is.
I think that the prison, I'll continue playing along, Bun, if it's what you want. It's a bit weird.
It's not weird.
It's perfectly normal.
Feed them all
nothing
kinds
weird
of food.
about it.
You can come up with foods. I've been coming up with foods.
Corned beef. Curry.
Corned beef, that's the food we're thinking
Goblin
of.
legs corned beef sandwiches that I ate were the best corned beef sandwiches I ever ate.
They really?
delicious.
They were?
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
maybe I'll
amazing.
maybe
Bango,
I'll
I
go to jail.
highly recommend you going to prison.
Okay, I might do it. I might do it. Little test.
Gobby
do Vole
makes
prison.
some great food gifts.
that's not how it works. You don't get to decide to go to prison. Like
What do you mean?
get
Well,
sent to
they're
prison.
offering, aren't they?
No, I guess it's a weaker staff than it was a week ago. So
I mean, to be fair,
What are you talking
ETL,
about? The weaker staff? I'm just as powerful as I ever
Yeah, this
been.
is the same staff. What?
Well, then send him to prison. I mean, if you're gonna let him come in this forum and like talk about veterans that way, and you're okay with that, and we let like one F word slip, right, in a good conversation, that's setting a deadly precedent, in my opinion.
That's right, Banco. You're going to jail.
Okay.
And isn't Bone Crazy, who's in the audience, isn't Bone Crazy a veteran? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
He's not a veteran. He's not a veteran.
Civil War veteran.
ATL.
Civil War.
What?
Wow.
He's an
You're old.
impersonator. He's not a
A
veteran.
real veteran. He
Okay, I
fought
was
in
under
real
the
fake
impression that
wars.
he had like fought in a war.
No,
Yeah,
at
the Civil
no
War.
point has he
Multiple
fought in a war.
times.
Okay. Well, that makes sense with his kind of character that he's got going on. Is like I don't know, he's got the whole Victoria's Secret thing, and that makes sense about him.
I mean, I think that like when you're delusional enough, then yeah, he's a veteran. But like he's clearly not.
Skullball is not like Bone Crazy.
I'm not.
And I didn't understand, but recently I do agree with you because he did side against me in the revolution.
Right.
I'd just like to say I was the first one to sniff out the trouble with Bone Crazy.
You sniffed out a lot of things, Davey. That doesn't mean anything.
You fight with practically everybody.
That's true. I turned up into the forum. I just was posting a nice fact that I'd found on Wikipedia the night before, and then you just come into my comment section just like barking at me. But let's not get into the Vol Club.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't get into it. I just want to shout out a Pointy Horse and Roy and ATL in the audience. All great people. All great users of the subreddit I get along well with.
Yeah,
Well, why
today
you gotta
maybe.
favor them? I say the same thing about Overlord and Orbcat and Antifa
I'd say the
Super
same.
Soldier.
Orbcat doesn't like me, and I have no issues with Orbcat, but and I don't know where the others lie on their opinion of me. I'd say I'm neutral to them. They seem all right. Neutral is like a good thing.
You said that you're on good terms with Pointy Horse, right?
Yeah, I'd say I'm on pretty good terms.
Aren't they one of the users that has the mentally unsound tag? Like, what does that say about you?
I think they're just misunderstood.
No, it's not. Trust me, Davey. I know. They're not just misunderstood.
I think I understand them pretty dang well.
Pointy Horse posts a lot about seeing mythical and mystical beings in the water and whatnot. Pretty well much seeing fairies and fairy dust.
That's okay. I guess I haven't been paying too close attention, but I just get along with them, Just why can't I get along with someone like that?
I mean, you can. It just shows the kind of person you are, I think.
Well, how are you going to feel if one day the fairies tell Pointy Horse to stab you to death?
I don't think the fairies would say that about me because
They
I
might.
try to.
A lot of people want to stab you to death. Trust me.
Yeah, well, you're never going to be a warden. So.
All right, look, we got to wind this thing down because nobody's subscribing to the Buzzsprout, and so I can't put this whole episode up tomorrow because it's too long.
Can you explain real quick what the heck a Buzzsprout is and how you subscribe to it?
I don't know.
That's not very helpful.
All I have is there's a link I'm going to put, and if you give me $5 a damn day or a month, if you give me $5 a month, then I can start adding some junk and garbage onto the Spotify page, some more junk.
Okay, so you are going to share the link in how we do this then?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't have to figure it out for myself. I'm not good at that kind of stuff.
This episode is too long.
This episode is too long? Are you saying we need to end it right now?
We got to end it soon.
Can we let Pointy Horse get a word in? Because
Quickly.
I feel like we talked about him a lot, and he should be able to speak for himself.
Hi, I would just like to say that there's no need to worry. I assure you my pond would never wish harm on any person.
Hey, you're saying you really do look through a pond to tell the fortunes?
I wouldn't say telling fortunes. Sometimes it's glimpses of the past. Sometimes of the future. It's hard to say.
Well, you ever see anything with me in it?
Not yet, though I hope I will.
Well, have you ever seen anything with a forum on it?
Nothing directly pertaining to the forum, but I've seen things that I think relate to Voles in general.
And what would one of those things be?
Well, in my most recent post, I detailed how I saw a large furry creature in an ancient-looking chamber that I believe was a giant vole.
And the vole talked to you?
The vole didn't talk. I only saw it silhouetted in the light.
And did you get to touch it?
No, I reached out to touch it, but just before I was blasted out of the vision. I think I'm not supposed to know certain things.
And what religion would you say this pertains to?
I don't think it pertains to any organized religion. I think it's just finding the truths of the universe.
And you say that God put a vole into the ruins for you to touch, and you can't touch him because he's a silhouette. And he's going to send you back into the main realm?
I don't know if it was God that gave me this ability, but...
Or Jesus?
I don't know. I wish I did.
Moses?
It's possible. I think anything is possible.
I don't think we're converging here, Bun.
What did you say?
I don't think you're getting closer to the answer.
Well, how should I get you closer to the answer then?
I think it's intentionally vague, right?
I'm not being intentionally vague, but I think my visions are.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. You ever smoke DMT?
I have not. I only take prescription medications.
Oh, well, you got to smoke DMT and you tell me how that feels compared to your visions, because there's a good chance that I could have those visions too. And on DMT, it does feel that way. Okay. We're going to get to the one last thank you, Pointy Horse. I do still think you're a little bit mentally unstable, but I'm going to keep, but you can give your visions and whatnot. I'm interested in hearing them again. I truly am in a certain sense, in the sense that keep an open mind spiritually. If Jesus tells one person one thing, I got to believe them to some extent. All right, I'm trying to bring this guy up. Listen, we got to come back next week.
Yeah, I think this one is dragging on a bit. It's been a bit long.
It's been a while. Okay, no construction. Give me your final thoughts on what you're going to close this episode with. No construction.
Hello?
Thank you, no construction for
Oh,
your.
it's Goblin. Goblin,
Yeah?
you're no construction?
No?
Oh, you said hello.
I did. I was
He sounded
speaking to
just
no
like you.
construction. No, that was me.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to confuse.
Well, I'll
But...
try this one more time. But
Oh, he's back.
Listen, no construction. You got to get through it. This is it. All right, listen. Next week, we can't have any of this junk going on. I say this every week, but you got to be able to talk.
Did anyone show up from Twitter this time?
Did anybody show up from Twitter? Who showed up from Twitter?
I'm asking.
It's looking like
Nobody? You got to be joking me right now. There's just not any types of website who's getting this thing out there.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm on Twitter and I'm here, so.
But do you think if you make a Tumblr, that could get more people?
No, I don't like that. I don't like Tumblr.
Why is that?
There's just too much misinformation on there.
Understandable, yeah. It's kind of a mess of a site.
Yeah.
Well, 9gag. You can make a 9gag if that's still around.
I don't know about 9gag. I don't know what that is.
I think it's all where all the cool kids hang out these days, but I'm not a cool kid, so I don't know for sure.
Well, I think most of the older guys hang out on Reddit for the most part, and I'd say that's where I belong.
Do you use Facebook?
I use Facebook a solid amount. I like the Raiders Facebook groups.
You could try advertising on there.
I could try advertising on there. I do wonder if they ever like it.
I'm sure you get lots of likes. I know I would like it.
Well, let's get this thing over with. Who else agrees?
Yeah, probably. It's
I'm
probably
with you
time
there.
to call it a night.
Yeah.
Or a morning where